Welcome to Healing Talks with Kingdom Docs.
Hi, I'm Dr. Hussein Musa,
I'm Dr. Adatone Musa.
and we're both experts on nutrition and exercise for us and how it can change our lives. And we want to share tips on how it can change yours.
Absolutely. So health and fitness is important in all aspects of the human body. I'm going to really just focus on my specialty today, which is epilepsy and seizure disorders, and how the modified Atkins diet or the ketogenic diet help to reduce seizures and maybe even eliminate seizures as well.
I remember last time you said that this diet mimics fasting.
It sure does. So it mimics fasting because you are depriving the body of sugars and carbohydrates. And as you do that, the body enters something called ketosis. And that's just basically when the body starts to produce ketones as it's metabolizing what it has available to produce energy. The ketones actually are neuroprotective and help to treat the seizures or reduce seizures.
I think that's amazing because many times in the Bible it says that we should pray and fast. And I find it very fascinating the protective effects of fasting and the health benefits of fasting. And it's not just for seizures or epilepsy, but in many circumstances, people, when they fast, they notice they think clearer.
Yes.
Their skin looks better, it gets clearer. They lose weight.
Yes.
And it also can treat cardiovascular illnesses such as diabetes with fasting.
There's so many benefits clinically, and I love to say that science always testifies to God's amazing creative genius. I mean, God created science, and with all of the benefits, it's not just epilepsy, but it does help with cognition. It helps with Alzheimer's. There's some studies that show positive effects with cognition and memory. And yes, it can affect even your blood pressure. It can affect your energy level. It can affect your mood, all positively. Fasting, the ketogenic diet, both.
Yeah, so I guess we've discovered how to heal you from almost everything. Just fast and pray. It's that simple, right?
Well, the root cause, I think is a spiritual issue in some cases, and that requires discernment. It's something that I think is always it's mostly left out of medical practice. It's just important to incorporate prayer, to ask the Holy Spirit, well, how should I help this patient? And not to shrink back from it and to just go with what the Holy Spirit is saying.
Yes, and we've discussed all the benefits of fasting, but the reality is it's really hard. Especially, it's very hard to fast and maintain a strict diet on your own.
It is, and so going back to the ketogenic and modified Atkins diet for seizure control, many studies have shown that patients, they start off excited about it and motivated, but unfortunately after a few months of it, maybe even a few weeks, they start to experience withdrawal. Imagine not being able to eat bread or a sugary drink anymore. The body craves these things, and so then because they don't feel good, because they want it, they quit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that reminds us of the discipline the Bible teaches us, that we have to crucify our flesh.
Yeah.
That sometimes we have to die to our flesh. And that's why the practice of fasting is a spiritual discipline, because the body craves what it wants, but the flesh often craves what's contrary to the spirit.
Absolutely. And it's also important when walking in this, journey of crucifying your flesh, to be with people and to fellowship with people. And we do incorporate that in our practice with coaching. It's important to share each other's burdens, especially if things are difficult, medically speaking. So we do coach patients so that way they stick with the diet and they achieve success.
All right, that's all the time we have today on Healing Talks with Kingdom Docs.
Visit us at kingdomdocs.com for more information.
God bless.
Bye-bye.